Hello everyone, and welcome back to my monthly tag video. I know it hasn't been exactly a month since my last tag, but I wanted to get this up in time for you guys, and it is a themed video. Obviously, I don't do them a lot because I always skip the theme of the month, but this time I wanted to do it right. And I actually looked for it. It's called the Valentine's Day tag. Now, I haven't seen a lot of people do this tag, but I have a lot of things to say about Valentine's Day, and so I figured, why not just do this tag and share my thoughts with you guys. First question is, what are your thoughts on Valentine's Day / why? Well, here's the thing. In the past few years, I've noticed that it's this trend of like hating on Valentine's Day and being really depressed, and everybody's like, you know, forever alone and stuff like that, and it's just like, it's becoming like a popular thing to hate Valentine's Day or to be against it, and that's kind of bizarre to me because Valentine's Day is supposed to be a day about love and not depression. And also, I feel that a lot of people are putting a lot of emphasis on the material aspect of Valentine's Day rather than the meaning of it. And I know that it's a day about love and, you know, the person, like your crush, you know, your love, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, fiance. I know that that is what it's supposed to be, and it's supposed to be more of the lusty kind of love than just like love in general. But that's not my take on it. And just a little bit of it, just a little bit of background. I did not date a lot. I was very much a tomboy growing up. I was into sports. I wasn't asked out. I was actually the girl who boys would come to ask for my friends' phone numbers. So no, I did not get presents or attention. You know, guys were not lining up to take me out on dates. That never really happened. I didn't actually date much, or at all, because the first boyfriend I ever had, I dated him since like 16 till I cannot remember. It was like 8 or 9 years. So needless to say, I have not dated. It was just the one guy, and then that thing ended, and then there was a little break, and now I'm with my current boyfriend, and we've been together for 4 years. But here's the thing. The current relationship that I'm in is a long distance relationship. So yes, we've been together for 4 years, but it's been a long distance. So all the things that you can imagine, all the simple things that people take for granted, like going out to dinner, holding hands, snuggling, watching a movie on the couch together, hugging, like none of that has happened. So, you know, it is cool to have a relationship, but my life is not perfect. So if I can still be positive about Valentine's Day given my past and my current circumstances, I don't see how people can hate on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just thankful for love. And the way that I used to celebrate Valentine's Day way before I ever had a boyfriend, and even after I had a boyfriend, I would celebrate Valentine's Day with my family, and it's just a celebration of love for us. Actually, now that I think about it, my grandma came over yesterday, and she was like, "When is that Valentine's Day thing again? Because I got you a present." And I'm like, "Thank you." So we just gift each other gifts, you know, because it's the love day, basically. It's not like in a lusty kind of way, just in a cute way. So the way that I used to celebrate Valentine's Day is like this, you know, gifting presents to my grandma and my mom. And, you know, my mom and I would make like a special day out of it, and we would go to the spa and then maybe go get a pizza or like do something fun. And that's the way that I celebrated Valentine's Day, and I didn't see any problem with that. I wasn't miserable because I didn't get, I don't know how many, like, you know, roses at school, or I really didn't care. It was just like, you know, being in the spirit of love, not lust. And I think that's where the lines kind of get blurred these days. I feel like it's very lusty of a celebration, and you know, if people can't do the nasty, then they're depressed. And also I feel like it's very, very materialistic, and it's all about like showing, oh, I got this and I got that, and somebody, you know, here's my crush who bought me a white Lexus reference. So yeah, that's just how, you know, I've celebrated Valentine's Day. And then even when I, like in my teens, when I had, you know, my ex-boyfriend, it would still be like pizza day with my mom, and I would still buy my mom presents. It was never like a lustful kind of a celebration. And now that I'm with my boyfriend, who is very romantic, and he really like goes all out on Valentine's Day, and he sends me like big bouquets of flowers and stuff like that. It's beautiful, but we don't, like, we're not able to spend it together. We do FaceTime, so we Skype, and obviously we send each other gifts, not, you know, like super expensive things. It's just like the thought that counts, like a mug or something like that, you know, just simple things. He's more romantic about it, I must say. He goes all out, and the bouquets of flowers that I've gotten from him are just beautiful. So yes, he's very romantic, and I think that if we were in the same place, it would be a more like traditional Valentine's Day celebration, where we would go out and have a romantic dinner and stuff like that. It would be more like the lusty kind. But I think that the lusty kind should be a grown-up type of a celebration. I think if you're younger, it should just be like a cute thing. And also, don't get depressed. Don't get depressed, because I know that with social media, everybody's posting pictures and, you know, like, oh my god, Valentine's Day. And seriously, if you go on social media, like on Instagram or Facebook or anything around any type of holiday, it doesn't even have to be Valentine's Day, you're gonna cry your eyes out, because you're gonna be like, oh my god, I didn't get like the Fendi bag, or you know, and it's very materialistic, and I'm not into it. So long-winded answer, my thoughts on Valentine's Day: I love it. I think it's an awesome celebration. I think celebrating love is beautiful, and I think we should just take a step back from all of that it has become very commercial, and just get back to like the basics and the roots of it. So I love it, and I think everybody should celebrate it, and I think hating Valentine's Day should not be a thing. This is my opinion. Question number 2. Have you ever had a Valentine before? Yes, I have. You know, my mom and my ex-boyfriend and my current boyfriend. But again, it was never anything crazy, and it wasn't like the type of Valentine that you guys would imagine. It was just like, I mean, it was just like celebrating Easter or New Year's or something. It was very cute, very non-sexual. So yeah. Number 3, what is the cutest thing that you've ever experienced / seen a friend experience on Valentine's Day? Cute. I'm happy that that is the chosen word. What is the cutest thing? I think my cutest experiences were honestly the ones with my grandma and my mom, like exchanging presents. Like, that's what I envision cute. So just, you know, getting each other like little, I don't even know, like I think one year my mom got me like this big like heart candy, like one of those sucker things, and I was just in love with that thing. It was like, this is what I think about cute. Experiencing, yeah, of course, I've seen, you know, especially in high school, girl get presents and flowers, and even in college it was the same, and at my office job it was the same. Like, you know, you would see like guys coming to work with like flowers and like all sorts of little bags, and it was kind of like, okay, now we know like who's like romancing around the office. Or it would be a way to, like, you know, officially show their emotions, like, I've been kind of crushing on you, but this is the perfect time to bring you some flowers, and then you really know that I'm crushing on you, and then we're gonna hook up later. So yeah, those are like the, but that's still cute. I didn't find it like raunchy or anything like that. But obviously my most like treasured moments are with my boyfriend, and just spending the day with him, like even if it's FaceTime, and just the presents that we get each other, and it's the little things, because they're not expensive things. Like, I have yet to get my private jet, you know what I mean? Question number 4, what is your favorite Valentine's Day candy? Visually, I love those little heart candies, you know, with the love and be mine and stuff like that, or the really big like sucker type of things that are like really cutely decorated. I just love those, like looking at them, but they're not always the most delicious thing to have. If it comes to like what I enjoy eating, it's one or two things. It's either Ferrero or Milka, the company. Now, when it comes to Ferrero, they have a bunch, like it's a big company, you know. Kinder Bueno, for example, is part of the Ferrero company. Now, the most common or well known, I guess, in the US is the Ferrero Rocher, the, you know, golden covered, gold foil type of chocolate. So it's either that, or the one that I love even more is still by Ferrero, but it's called Raffaello, and it's the coconut ones, the white ones. Oh my god, with coconut flakes. And I think it was last year, or the year before that, I think it was like 2 years ago, that my boyfriend sent me like a big bouquet of flowers and then a box of those chocolates, I guess, or I don't know if, is it really candy? I guess it's candy. And I died. Like, seriously, I could eat that all day, every day, and it was like a big box of it. My tummy's rumbling just thinking about it. So those are my favorite candies to eat. And then from Milka, they always come out, you know, it's the purple cow, and they always come out with like little heart things, and like honestly any chocolate from their company is good as well. So those are the things that I like to eat, and then the little cute things, you know, with the writing, are the ones that I just love to have around, but not necessarily to eat. Number 5, do you have a Valentine this year? Yes, I do. My boyfriend, and we're gonna be sending each other gifts, and then we're gonna be spending the day together on Skype. But we do have an 8-hour time difference. I don't even know when Valentine's Day is gonna hit. Let's check it out. So it is going to be on a Sunday. So Sunday is the day that I go over to my grandma's for lunch. So it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be a very chill day. I don't know. We usually like synchronize what we eat, because it's just a tradition. Like, we've always done this since we started dating. Like Christmas, New Year's, birthdays, Valentine's Day, we've always spent them together. But the thing is, my boyfriend's birthday is the day after Valentine's Day, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. So we kind of get cake on Valentine's Day, because at midnight, like, we do this every year for both of our birthdays. So when I have my birthday, we each get a cake, and then on, like, when it's midnight for me, the day before my birthday, so I'm on April 30th, on the 29th at midnight, we like say happy birthday, or he wishes me happy birthday, and then we eat like the cake that we got. And I usually, like, when it's my birthday, I get to choose obviously the cake that I'm eating, and then I get to choose the cake that he's eating, so the one that he's gonna buy, and then it's vice versa on his birthday. So I know that he loves chocolate, so I get a chocolate cake, or I make one. I made one last year. And then on Valentine's Day, we kind of wait till midnight, and then we celebrate his birthday. So it's really nice, romantic, and it's like a 2-in-1, and it makes the day even more special. So yeah, that's going to be my Valentine this year. Number 6. If you were to get a gift on Valentine's Day, what would it be? A ring. Just kidding. I mean, it would be nice to get engaged, but I don't think Valentine's Day would be the date that I would want that to happen, just because I think it's a little cliche. Like, I think it should be cute. It shouldn't be, it should be a cute celebration, not something so special. So, no, not a ring. Just kidding. My ideal gift, honestly, is just something that comes from the heart. It doesn't have to be flowers. It doesn't have to be chocolate. It doesn't have to be, expensive stuff. As long as it comes from the heart and, you mean it, and it's something that I enjoy. It's not just a generic, like, here, I'll buy you some flowers and candy and take it. It's like, if, for example, I love scarves and I love ponchos. If you were to get me a poncho for Valentine's Day, I would just die, because I love any poncho. The same goes with scarves, and there are other things that, obviously I love perfume, but I feel like if I say perfume, it's more of a generic type of a gift. So I prefer something that just comes from the heart, and it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't even have to be, bought from a store. It can be something that, someone made, like handmade. So I don't really have an ideal gift. It's just the intention that counts. That is the most important thing for me, because let me tell you something. You will not get far with me if you think that money substitutes emotions. Just, no. Number 7. If you were to have a celebrity Valentine, who would it be? Now, I have been thinking about this question for a while, just because I read them like about a month ago when I found this tag. And here's the thing. When you find love, true love, you're not really into anybody else. That is how it is for me. I've never felt this way before. It's just, I just want my boyfriend, and I just want to spend time with him, and I don't have any sort of like MCMs, that's Princess Sneezing, like Man Crush Monday. I don't have crushes on celebrities. Like, I appreciate their work, but I don't sit there watching like the 300 movie and go like, ooh, abs. Like, that just does not happen anymore. It used to happen when I was, in my teens or younger, but now with my current boyfriend, I think this is real love, and I don't have crushes. So and another thing that it kind of irks me is when couples, and I know this is like a little tangent, but when couples have like, the one cheat thing, like if you ever had the chance to like sleep with your favorite celebrity, like I wouldn't get mad. To me, that is like, are you kidding me? Like, if you're so in love with X person, why are you with me? Like, either, stalk that person. No, that's bad advice. But either, pursue that person, even if it's a celebrity, and try and have a relationship with them, or have a relationship with someone, I don't know, who you truly love. But it's like, no, like, I don't agree with, like, there is no one-time free, I don't care. Like, if you're so enamored with someone else, then, why are we together? Just so we won't be alone? So I don't have that thing. So that is why I don't, like, if I would have such strong emotions for, celebrity, then I wouldn't be with my boyfriend. It's just as simple as that. Like, To me, that doesn't, it's the same way that I don't understand having a girlfriend or having a boyfriend and then cheating on them, or being married and then cheating. It's like, why are you even with that person? So getting back to the question, if I could have a celebrity Valentine, this is going to be the weirdest answer. I would love to have a dinner with Anthony Hopkins. And not because I have a crush on him. If anything, I'm really crushing on the movies and, you know, the characters, especially Silence of the Lamb, Hannibal Lecter. So yeah, I would love to have like a dinner with him and just like pick his brain, and, well, not like in the movie, but just like, I admire his work. I really admire him as a actor and as a celebrity, and I would really enjoy to spend time with him. But there's nothing romantic other than me being totally in love with those kind of like psychological thriller / horror movies. So I really love his style, and for that, I would love to spend some time with him. Hopefully not end up the meal for Valentine's Day. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I don't think there are any more questions. Nope, 7 was the magic number. I hope this sheds some light onto how I perceive Valentine's Day and what I think Valentine's Day should be. And it's more like a plea for you guys, like, please do not be blue, don't be depressed, don't, like, just don't go there. Just try and stay in a happy place and celebrate, you know, the day of love with someone who you love. It might be your mom, your dad, you know, it might be your parent, your cousin, your best friend. I mean, just anyone. Just pick someone who you love, not in a lusty kind of way, and just celebrate the day together and get each other gifts and spend the day together. And, you know, it doesn't have to be watching like soppy romantic movies, and it doesn't have to be watching anti-Valentine's Day movies. Or if that's your thing, then just go for it. As far as this tag goes, I will not be tagging anyone in particular. Like I've said before, I guess it's not trendy to do tags anymore, but I still love them. However, if you want to do this tag, feel free to answer the questions in the comment section below, or you can make your own video and just send me the link, and I would love to watch it. So that's all that I have to say about Valentine's Day, and my ideas and my opinions are not going to change anytime soon. So this is like a forever and ever video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you would love to. I would love to have you, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye guys.